This is the voice of the Hudson, and I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty for a cool, clean glass of water, and I'm thirsty for the truth. Too bad our government won't let us have either. Let's stroll down memory lane here for a minute and take a look back to the years between 1947 and 1977, when our government let General Electric plants in Hudson Falls and Fort Edward pump 1.3 million pounds of polychlorinated biphenyls, yep, PCBs, into the Hudson River for 30 fucking years, for Christ's sake. And these PCBs got into the fish that we ate, and as a result we suffered cancer, thyroid disease, immune disorders, low birth weight, learning and memory impairment, God knows what else. And then in 2002, in all its glorious wisdom, after all of the PCBs had finally sunk to the bottom of the river where they couldn't do any harm anymore, the EPA decides that they're going to dredge it all up. 2.65 million cubic yards of PCB-contaminated sediment being churned up to release these toxins back into the water all over again. And what lucky community was going to receive all of that poisonous muck in their backyards? Then we come to my personal favorite, Indian Point Energy Center. What a nice, safe-sounding name. I guess calling it Indian Point leaking nuclear reactors built on top of a fault line would have been bad for business. And it is just that. Okay, it's a small fault line, they tell us. Well, anybody remember the East Coast earthquake in August 2011? If that had been centered anywhere near Indian Point, the whole Hudson Valley would have been toast. But let's just say we forget about the earthquake for now. How about the acceptable levels of radiation that have been escaping into the air and leaking into the river and groundwater for the last 50 years? Did you know that Indian Point Unit 1, the first reactor, used thorium and uranium and had to be shut down due to unsafe conditions? Oops. Could they have had a dangerous leak or two or 100? Today we have Indian Point Units 2 and 3, and 2 underground spent fuel pools that contain more radioactive materials than both reactors combined. But all that radioactive poison is safe and sound, we're told, and our government wouldn't lie to us, would they? But what about that cool, clean drink of water I want to get from my tap? Well, in addition to lead and bacteria and the hazardous byproducts of the chlorinated process, such as trihalomethanes and haloacetic acid, which cause cancer, reproductive problems, miscarriages, and a host of other damn things, there's also arsenic, radioactive radon, the pesticides atrazine, and perchlorate from rocket fuel. Yes, I said rocket fuel. Don't laugh. It's been found in drinking water of more than 20 million Americans. Why is all this shit in our drinking water? Because the government is in bed with industry and they don't want to impose laws that would make our water cleaner. In fact, our dubious elected government doesn't even write the legislation that controls those blood-sucking industries. The lobbyists on the payroll of those industries do. And I seriously doubt your congressman even reads that shit before they send it to the Oval Office. And then there's all the shit the government puts in our water intentionally. Do you think our government doesn't experiment with us? Don't you know about the 1977 Senate hearings that revealed the fact that between 1949 and 1969, our government exposed 239 populated areas to biological agents in a long series of secret tests. And you're a damn fool if you think it all stopped then. We're all guinea pigs to secret testing. We're sacrificial lambs to government-sanctioned industries poisoning our water, our soil, and the air we breathe. So, citizens of the Hudson Valley and citizens of the country, belly up to the bar and pick your poison before the government picks it for you. Voice of the Hudson, signing off.